With the series even at 1, Game 3 is Wednesday night in Minnesota. Tip is at 8 p.m. For Sports Extra, I'm Jennifer Williams.
All right, now to the baseball postseason. And since June, Mets fans have been enjoying the magic of the Mets. From Grimace to the song Oh My God to a playoff pumpkin and miracle comebacks right through the wild card and division rounds. And then for Game 1 of the National League Championship Series, the New York Mets headed out west to face the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, the good news, the Mets did add Jeff McNeil to the LCS roster after missing over a month due to an arm injury. While he wasn't in the lineup today, McNeil adds experience and depth to the bench. The news that didn't work out so well, manager Carlos Mendoza went with Kodai Senga as the Mets starter for Game 1. He was encouraged by Senga's appearance against Philly in his return from injury when he appeared in relief, while Mendoza thought it was a good idea to give the rest of the rotation some extra rest. The decision to start Kodai Senga backfired. Out of the gate in the first inning with the bases loaded, Max Muncy singled to center field to score 2 runs. Senga lasted just an inning and a third, giving up 3 runs. David Peterson didn't pitch much better in relief. Now 4-0 LA. Shohei Ohtani with a base hit to right. Tommy Edman scored on an error by Starling Marte, and that gave the Dodgers a 5-0 lead. The Mets also made a number of mistakes, the biggest being this one by Jesse Winker. On the base pass, watch, down 6-0. He tries to run from first base to third on a hit, but for some reason Winker stops midway past second base. He is tagged out. I mean, that really just tells the story of how the entire game went for the Mets. There was no magic on this night in La La Land for New York as they lose the opener of the series to the Dodgers 9-0. After the game, manager Carlos Mendoza talked about Senga's start.
Yeah, he was off. You know, he didn't have it. He didn't have the life on his fastball and a lot of balls out of hand. You know, non-competitive pitches. You know, especially the split. You could tell that the way they were taking those pitches, they were balls out of the hand. So definitely off today. Yeah.
Now to football with the New York Giants hosting the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Football. The matchup would look promising as a struggling Bengals team traveled to MetLife Stadium 1-4 on the season. But the 2-3 Giants with Daniel Jones at quarterback have infamously been miserable in primetime. 1-13 across Jones's Giants career coming into this game. That is the worst for a quarterback since primetime games started back in the 1970s. On a beautiful night at MetLife Stadium, the Bengals scored on their first possession. Quarterback Joe Burrow caught the Giants defense napping and was able to run 47 yards for the touchdown. That put the Bengals up 7-0. The Giants defense then shut the Bengals down from there for almost 4 quarters and did something they haven't done all year. Score a touchdown at MetLife. Tyrone Tracy Jr. getting into the end zone from a yard out to tie the game at 7. The Giants trailed by a field goal with less than 2 minutes left. Needing a stop, they instead give up a 30-yard touchdown run to Chase Brown. The Bengals beat the Giants 17-7. The Giants remain winless at home, falling to 2-4 on the season. To quote our upcoming guest, this past Jets week has been a long year. Yes, that is what Zach Rosenblatt from The Athletic posted yesterday, and he'll be here to talk about the last 7 days that had a year of That's So Jets news. Coming up.